In 2021, I got paper rich with cryptocurrency like many of my friends, and maybe you did in your first cryptocurrency bull run. But obviously by 2022, I completely lost it all because I didn't know when to buy, when to sell a coin. The good news is what I've got today, I've got a little setup here, got a little presentation I want to jump in with you guys. And pretty much what I'm going to go over is the frameworks that I wish I had where I don't have to worry about selling a coin at X price, knowing when to buy, because what I've got is a system, a built-proof system where you don't need to worry about what coins you hold, when to sell, etc., etc. So if you give me the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to break down a formula that you probably haven't seen before, where I'm literally going to show you step by step what many of our members have done inside of this portfolio strategy management to print coins, to create that passive income, and really break down to this. So I'm going to sit down here, we're going to do a quick cut, and let's break down how you can do this for yourself. You can follow along here. I'm going to make you one key promise. I'm going to lay out everything that I took from that 2021, made all those paper gains, but I unfortunately lost it all in 2022. And I'm going to give you a framework where you can pretty much copy and paste this, so you don't have to make the mistakes that I did from not having a plan. And just real quick, if you just came across me, I just want to give you some quick proof because, I think that's very honest and open. I'm going to break down the strategy like I said. But real quick, Brock, he had a struggling portfolio. He didn't really want to buy and sell a coin at X price. And what we did is we implemented this strategy that I'm basically going to give you in this video. So you can see here, his two pools are cooking, 4K per week, 16K per month. And basically quit his full-time job, which is crazy. Now, again, I show you that to give you a framework of what you can really do with your cryptocurrency assets, because not a lot of people, in fact, nobody has ever broke this down. So real quick, who am I? So firstly, my name is Jake. I'm originally from the UK. And if you can't tell, I'm from Scotland. Very cold, very different kind of weather to where I live right now here in Thailand. But I went from pretty much that traditional saying of the dead end 9-to-5 job. I didn't mind my job, but I minded the fact that I wasn't making enough. And unfortunately, I was never going to be dependent on my time freedom. I always had to pull up to that job, but I didn't mind it. What I realized is it's not really about buying a certain coin for a certain price and then selling it later on. Sure, that can work, but really with this strategy, it's almost funny how much money you can make in cryptocurrency. Because again, I've had the fun with the supercars, wasn't really interested in it. I've still got the watch, which is absolutely fantastic. But for me personally, really what cryptocurrency was about was getting out of that main job and really buying back my time. That was the most important thing. What was the funny thing about this safe job that people used to say? It actually got shut down. In fact, a lot of these gyms got shut down in the UK. So basically thousands of people exercise for less. It's not a dig against exercise for less, by the way. This is just my experience in that job. Thousands of people lost their safe job, reliable income, pretty much gone overnight. And the funny thing about this, it even goes further than that. This safe job where my mum, my dad, my brother, and even my boss said, don't quit. This is safe. You can progress up the ranks and maybe you can make 50K, 60K per year, which is great. But for me, that is not enough for being able to do what I want to do. Plus the act of working there, slaving away 24/7, basically constantly on the clock, was not enough for me to even take 20K per month, in my opinion. For me, I would rather make less than be able to do whatever I want. And the real, what we've seen across the world, especially in times like today, a lot of these jobs are simply being taken by AI. And to be honest, as we progress further down the years, how many of these jobs have just not been needed by the regular people? And a lot of people are losing their jobs. So these safe jobs, again, jobs are great. Jobs get you set up in the game. They make good connections. But you have to ask yourself, do you want to work your job or do you want to be in the reality where you can make the same amount of money with cryptocurrency assets? And that was enough for me to start studying the method I'm going to talk about today. And the good news is the system I'm going to give you today can basically sit, do nothing, and you don't care about the price of X amount of altcoin that you have or to sell it or to rebuy again. You literally do not care to do that because we get paid by holding these coins. And this was a game changer for me, and let's break down how you can do the same for you. But firstly, who is this video for? And this is my big promise. This is very, very important. Now, if you're brand new, you got into cryptocurrency for a reason. That was number one, to probably quit your job. Number two, because you want more coins to accumulate for free for the dollar value or the GBP value or whatever currency you're in to sell. And you also want a passive income that can outlast you, because again, if you don't sell the coins are only worth until you have to sell them. So again, we use this strategy to print more coins so you don't have to worry you can sell that while still having your original assets. Because you probably understand how powerful cryptocurrency can be. A lot of governments, regulations, a lot of big players are now starting to buy cryptocurrency, but a lot of people don't want to sell their assets. And that is the key kicker of this thing. Because again, if you want to spend the money in the real world, you have to sell the assets to realize the cash, to do what you want to do. In this strategy that I'm going to share with you today, it's very effing exciting what you can do, because you can make that income, you can sell the coins if you want, or you can stack them for a better bull run, or even in the bear market, stacking them, or you can use that as passive income, almost like a real estate property. Or maybe you're more experienced, you've been in a couple of cryptocurrency bull runs, maybe you've done well, maybe you've done bad, doesn't really matter. The whole goal is getting more coins using DeFi for free, using assets you already have, and getting up that passive income. Now that's who this video is for. This video is not going to be for you if you like leverage trading, you like staring at your screen for 12 hours per day, trying to know when to short or long the market. And number two, if you like meme coin chasing, those are fun, those are absolutely great to do so. But if you're trying to figure out what the next 100x, 50x coin is going to be, only for it to dump on you, like we're seeing so many dumps across the market right now, and it can work, but for the guys, or the 99.9% of people that think their coin's going to be the next one, it's almost like, you've probably heard it before, you're going to the casino and you're just gambling. That is just reality, it's just random. I don't want to build a system, especially teach a system on random, at least for myself, because how do I know if I'm going to find the next 100x and then 3 months down the line, I just get straight losses. So it's very, very important you understand if you're into trading and leverage trading, etc., and finding meme coins, this video is not for you. And again, I'll show you full transparency here. Here's a couple of my positions on screen right now. I've got this pool here when I'm holding BRET and Ethereum. The good news is I already bought the BRET and Ethereum, so this is really how this works without giving you too much information, because that's really what this video is about. You can see on screen, I really want to buy BRET, buy Ethereum, but my whole goal was to get more coins. So you can see here I've claimed $48,000 in free BRET and Ethereum. Two assets. I know BRET's a little bit more risky, but my goal was, okay, if I'm going to take a riskier bet, I would like to get more BRET and I would love to get more Ethereum. And that's exactly what this pool is doing. It's made me an extra $48,000. And again, this strategy, believe it or not, allows me to make over £200,000 per year. And again, right now I'm currently at about 20K per month. And I've got another one here. I just started. It's doing now over $70 per day with just about 2K per month. And for me personally, that's enough for me to cover pretty much monthly expenses, especially here in Thailand. It can't live fully my life, but that's enough to cover, at least for me, basically most of my rent and most of my food expenses here in Thailand. So again, if you want to obviously go further, you would put more money into it, you get the point. We only do this on assets we believe in, right? This is why, again, you can do this on meme coins or AI coins, gaming coins that you don't really like, but you're chasing APR, for example. But the caveat here is, like I said before, I'm accumulating the coins, e.g. the dollar value per day, per month, per year is great. What I'm interested in is I'm doing this on the assets I believe will do good over time, especially in the bull market. So all these free coins I'm accumulating for free, what happens also when they go up in price? That's where this thing can get crazy. And that's where you almost take this 20K per month that I'm making, and it kind of gets crazy because honestly I take this 20K as almost like 100K per month in future prices if these coins were just to do a 5x, which I think some of the coins I have, not Ethereum of course, maybe in a long term, absolutely, but that's where I'm looking at 100K per month just on delaying gratification. But again, I'm interested in how much it is doing right now. Future value is just like a Brucey bonus. And again, just don't take my word for it. Here's another member, Ryan. He just hit his first 200K milestone in his portfolio, all thanks to these pools. Or we have Oliver, that's a new member. He just started using 5% of his portfolio, so he still has 95% of his portfolio not even in play yet. And he's already done over $900 in his first week, again with 95% of his full portfolio not in play yet. And then what he also did, I share this because I'm showing you I'm real, he deployed a little bit more of his portfolio and he just printed himself a Range Rover. And also we have Jack, in 5 weeks he made over 6K and he bought a 3-man sauna that he always wanted. Plus he scaled the rest of that once he bought the sauna into pools to reaccumulate, to redeploy and really start that compounding effect. And his journey's been absolutely great when he started. And one of our crazy results today, and again, my goal is to get somebody in our group to beat this, but this is Grant. He started doing 2K pounds per day 1 week after plugging this plug and play system. Now again, he had one of the craziest days ever. He did over $9,466 in this pool. Again, he has a slightly bigger portfolio. I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm going to be transparent with you. You're not going to be doing 9K a day, okay? That was on a crazy fee day, but averagely he's doing about 2 to 3K pounds, give or take about 4.5K, I think, dollars per day, but he has a bigger portfolio. But again, he's just stacking, compounding, and he's just been doing absolutely fantastic. And again, I share this to you because I want to show you this is real. This is real people that we've took and we've gave them this plug and play system with their cryptocurrency portfolios. Because are you going to make Grant level income? Well, me being honest, probably not. But what would 10K per month do for you passively in coins that you already hold? Again, that number is very important to us because we set that 10K per month as a basic minimum standard with guys joining our group. Because we can't click the buttons for you. Like, I would love to be able to just jump over the screen and get over the shoulder with you. I can't physically force you to click the buttons. I can only show you what to do. I can only give you the systems to implement. But what we can understand is you must be an action taker and you must be ready to follow the steps, because if not, no harsh feelings, I don't want you here, because our results are crucial to the group and obviously growing our group and getting members to that 10K per month and obviously scaling beyond that. Because again, if I had this in 2021, I'd be so much further ahead, man, because green candles made me cocky looking at 2021 prices when I wanted to sell Bitcoin at 100K, but it got to 69K when I was buying Ethereum at $400 thinking it was going to go to 10K. Price predictions are great. They're absolutely fantastic, but if you never hit them, you ride them all the way back down, and that is very, very important to understand, because that's how I lost all my money. And also, if you sell your coins, you have to ask yourself, well, you need to get back in the coins or you're just stuck with all this cash, which is great. But obviously inflation and how the world is working right now, if you can't create an income, well, you can go into the real estate avenue, which can work, but you need a lot of money and it's very, very risky. So for me, what we do is we take portfolios, we print fees off them to get that passive income while still keeping the coins. Really, for me on the real, this takes about 20 minutes per week to review my pools, claim the fees, and then I have the beautiful feeling of deciding where I want to put those fees. Either do I want to compound it, get more coins in my coins, do I want to put this on another pool to create that flywheel, or do I just want to take that back to cash? And that's what I install for these guys, and hopefully you, if you're liking what you're hearing on the other side of the screen here. So what I'm going to do is I'm giving you this all, and I call it the 10K fast track, by the way. And again, e.g. your 90-day blueprint to do this for yourself, to get to that 10K per month, and obviously go beyond that. And here's 3 things why I believe this is so revolutionary. Number 1, this system is street tested. As you've seen before, we've got many members doing this, so we've tested this and we've built this to perform. In other words, it actually works. And again, it's not some trading thing where maybe you win 50% of the time. Heck, maybe you even win 90% of the time. This works 100% of the time because we're just using the assets that we already have. Reason number 2, whether you have $100 or $100,000, now obviously if you have $100, it's obviously not going to make you a millionaire tomorrow with $100. But what I can guarantee you, in a nutshell, is it will make you richer than you are tomorrow because you're putting your assets to work. And reason number 3, it always fucking works, because if you're using assets you already have, you put them in pills, copy the systems, it literally spits it out. There's no trading, there's no guesswork. We're just putting our assets to work, and we're almost becoming the Coinbases, the Binances. The people that make the most money in cryptocurrency, in a nutshell, are the Coinbases, are the Binances, are the MXCs, are the exchanges, because they make fees. We are becoming a business here, and we're putting our assets to work, and in return, we're facilitating swaps. E.g., we get paid the fees. We're not going to make Coinbase's returns, how much they're making per day, millions of dollars per day. What we can do is we can get a little piece of that pie, and that's what we're really doing here. So the question I have for you, if you made it this far in the video, is congratulations, you're obviously an action taker, is how can you learn this simple system and start earning that passive income fast? Well, what you can do is we have a completely free call that you can check below this video. Again, this is completely free. Either me or one of my guys, because obviously we're super busy with our group, will be available on that call. Again, completely free call. Check the available times and dates, answer a few questions. It's very important you answer those questions as honestly as you can. And again, super simple, you get that free call. You do not have to pay for this call. And here's exactly what's going to happen on that call. Number 1 is we're going to look at your goal. We're going to look at where your kind of starting point is. If you have assets, what assets you have, how much you have, to see how much we can estimate we can put these assets to work. Or maybe you don't have any assets, you're brand new to cryptocurrency, and that's absolutely fine. So again, very important that we look at your goal and we look at your starting point. Number 2 is we're going to map out your 90-day DeFi plan, giving you everything you need to plug and play this system, just like we've shown you before in these other members and many more. And we're going to look at what sort of results you can estimate for yourself. And number 3, if it's a good fit, we like each other, and I can see you're serious about this, because again, I need action takers on this. I can't press the buttons for you. We're going to get to work. If not, basically, you'll get a free call and I'll just point you in the next direction that is the best step for you. So worst case, you're going to get that free call with a roadmap to start implementing this in that 90-day in your blueprint. Best case is we get you on board and we get you the results you like with like the guys I showed you before. So win-win for you. And again, what that win-win offer looks like on this call is you're actually going to make your investment back when you decide to join, and the rest is gravy for the rest of your life whenever you don't have to worry about money again, like I had to do in that gym job. And the main reason it's paid is because, again, no one else will tell you this. Number 1, this is my business, and I help you by helping you pay my team inside of our group. Because in this group, we're all like-minded, we're all in the same team. And this is why I can offer you this crazy guarantee that no one else can, especially inside cryptocurrency. And that is, I guarantee you will make your money back within the first 90 days. I guarantee you that, if not sooner, if you simply follow the steps I'm going to give you. No one else can come close to this guarantee, because they don't know if you're doing some sort of trading thing that most people are trying to sell, or if you buy X coins at this price, etc. They don't know if you're going to make your money back, because again, ours is a guarantee, because we're just using assets you have or you're looking to buy, and we're creating that income with these DeFi pools. E.g., my goal is to help you by helping yourself. And again, if you're a good fit, you're going to be invited to join our group, and I will give you complete access with me and everybody else I have on my team, step by step, on your shoulder, pushing you to actually take these steps forward to get to that minimum standard of $10,000 per month. And then we scale from there, like Brock, like Grant, and many other members inside our group. So again, all you need to do is below this video, completely free call, like I said, choose a date and time that suits you, answer the few quick questions on screen that we have on the page. Simple. Again, completely free call. You do not have to pay for this call. So hopefully, see you soon, and I'll see you inside. Peace and take care.